So you know we're wearing the same outfits, right?
We are. We planned that.
Oh, that's right. I just got out of John's class, so a few things kind of slipped my mind.
Okay.
So back to the handstand. Where are you currently at in your handstand practice?
I am afraid to do a handstand in the middle of class.
Okay, and how do you feel about using a wall?
I'm fine using a wall, and I use it sometimes, but when I don't, I end up in a back bend falling over.
Sometimes knocking over a water bottle or taking out a whole row. I've totally been there. So what about your core work routine? What's that like on a regular basis?
Does eating count as core work?
Well, you recently went vegan, right? So that's not too counterproductive. But let's start with your first homework exercise for this coming week. I'm gonna have you get started in a forearm plank pose. And we're looking to activate the deep muscles in the core, and that's what's gonna help you stay up in your handstand versus kicking over into a back bend. So on an exhale, I want you to lift your hip points towards the low ribs. It's a slight tucking motion with the pelvis, that's it. On an inhale, let it go, and we'll pick up the pace a little bit. We'll tuck 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can let that go, coming down onto the knees. So did you feel that little activation? Okay, so we're gonna do something similar using the wall that's working to activate the same muscles. So we'll bring the mat over to the wall, and this is gonna feel a little bit different than your normal kick up when you're using a wall just for good old support. This is gonna be more of an active exercise to get the front body really engaged. So when you place your hands on the mat, I want you to get them as close to the wall as you can, and it's gonna feel a little counterintuitive because normally you're looking forward slightly with the gaze when you're kicking up, but this time you're actually gonna be looking back. I'll be here to help you the first time just so you can know what it feels like. So hands a little bit closer. And I would say maybe just an inch closer than that. Yeah, I know, it's different, but that's the whole point of this, taking a different perspective. So take your gaze back towards the toes, and then from here we'll kick up, and I'll be here to help guide you towards the wall, and you don't even need me. So now once you're up here, I want you to soften these low ribs in, that's it, and get the butt to lift. So you're trying to press the entire back body towards the wall, and you should feel that similar activation between the hip points and the low ribs.
It's hard to stay against the wall.
Yeah, it is for sure. A couple more breaths up there.
I'm supposed to be breathing?
You're supposed to be breathing. That is a big part of it. Nice. When you're ready, you can come on down.
We're still wearing matching outfits.
We still are.
I think that's gonna be a trend in every video we do.
I'm into it.
All right, awesome. I have some questions for you about meditation. First one is, have you ever meditated?
I have.
And where was that? What did it look like?
I've done a couple of guided meditation workshops before. Most of the meditation practices, seated meditation practices that I'm currently doing are guided, like what you do in our weekly meetings.
Okay. Do you currently have a daily meditation practice, personal practice?
I do, but it's not seated. So right now in my practice, meditation for me happens through movement.
Okay. Do you have some friends that you think would join you in a 6-month meditation, seated meditation practice?
I hope so.
Okay.
Otherwise, I might need to find some new friends.
Okay. Do you have a phone that you can download an app?
Yes.
Awesome. So the homework that I have for you is 3-part. First one is to find 3 to 6 friends who are going to join you, and you will all support each other in this 6-month endeavor of meditation. 3 friends minimum,
Okay.
6 at most. The second thing that I would like you to do is download an app called Equanimity. It's on iTunes. It's $4.99.
Okay.
I'll spot you that money if you need it. The last thing that I'm asking you to do to learn this week is the prayer of St. Francis of Assisi. I will give a copy of that to you.
Okay.
And I'll also just say it right now if anyone's watching and wants to follow along. Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. Feels like it's over, right? That's halfway. We're just halfway, baby. O divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned. It is in dying to self that we are born to eternal life.
Very cool.
That's the homework. 3 to 6 friends. Download the app. Memorize the prayer.
Awesome.
Now work, bitch. You better work, bitch.